Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gullit. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Bale. What a throw in.
Bale really added the width there thanks to his
big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Gullit. That's been cut out, well played. That's played into space. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Collar, he's got away. Collar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Haaland. Gullit. Collar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, that's been intercepted. Collar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gets his pass away. Maldini makes the interception. Aim forwards. Fiddles it through. Collar! He's done very well to get to that.
Collar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, well played, well played. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And it's hoisted clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Bale clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Knocks it out wide. Climbs up big! They want to be quick to recover this. Bale. Played towards the other side.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's another good win of the ball. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent hit! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able... It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Collar proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Beckham gets into some space. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Information is currently being displayed on the screen.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up.
Header! Defending was strong and firm. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham hits it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Beckham gets into a good position. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Maldini couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, and he's through the middle. Might be taken. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That is a great pick out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So we've reached the hour mark. Rummenigge. Nice physical challenge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Beckham. Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Beckham. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Very nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. He's played him through. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Cantona. Gets his pass away. Neymar. Gerrard. And here's Cantona.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There will be a throw-in. Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming we're referring to the one and only Francesco Totti.
Of course we are.
Yeah, well, when you look at him, you just think about mischief, devilment, somebody who finds those pockets of space and gets turning and bringing others into play. And not only that, Peter, but a very clever goalscorer.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Collier. Now it's Totti. Collar. He's got the shot away! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He has found the way through. Has a look and place it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira. Now it's Nedved.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's off and running.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. 15 minutes till half-time.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Nedved. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a very decent... And the shot! Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only...
Great hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross goes in there. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cantona.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That is a great pick out. Nesta. Gerrard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, super find. He's had a shot! And that has put paid to that. He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Added time.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Nedved. Cantona. Eto'o tries a shot! It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? Has a go! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. It's Ronaldinho! Sticks it away! Ajax are level.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Ronaldinho. Now the finish! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's Beckham. Collar! Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, nice interception. That's a nicely measured pass. Collar. Nice ball, and he might be in. Can he finish? They've scored! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution.
Vieira. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. And that has not gone well.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the left, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gerrard. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Real chance!
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front. Ajax merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Ronaldinho.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And it's Beckham. Collar. Lahm. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bale. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, the run has been sold a little... Oh no, this does not look good. And he's away. He's through. It's one-on-one. And the shot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
And it's Luis Suarez. Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is a great pick out. Oh, that is a good ball. Shot a goal! In he goes again. Oh, he's been caught napping. And through to the goalkeeper. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar, caught offside that time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar, Roberto Carlos.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos, bit of a communication breakdown there it seems. And it's Beckham. That is good alertness. So, Jim, you like the look of this guy, Sakai?
Yeah, I always liked his style, Peter, having seen him play in some continental competitions. He looks like the type of player who has everything to make a top-quality fullback.
And they say that he's tactically very astute as well.
Yeah, he seems to instinctively know when to overlap, when to come short, when to stay behind. If you're looking to play off a central target, he's one player you want to see get involved at every given opportunity.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe, and here's Neymar. And he was alert to it.
Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Lam.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe is on his own. Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move, and
it's Bale! Rummenigge is flagged offside. Mbappe, he's played him through, he tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rummenigge. Keeper seated all the way. No way through there. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got space in the area. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. In with the challenge. Now it's Bale. Oh, look at the space here. Cleared without hesitation. And it's been taken short. Keeper has taken decisive action. Seedorf is there and he can get that clear. Beckham. And that should be the keeper's. Collier.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, there's a probing ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, just skips past his man. They're urging him to shoot. Neymar. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mateus. So, what can they make of this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
In goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Beckham. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Beckham.
Has been indicated.
Oh, it's just a little long. Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. And this could be the final action of the first half. It's a mighty effort! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Roberto Carlos. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Lam.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lam. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Lam.
This is the time you need that pace.
Some resolute defending there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's found a way through. That'll be a throw. Lam. He's got tall. It's a goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He rises! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and has a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. That's a little off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's through, it's what? David Villa! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Two down already, a nightmare start. Pedri in acres of space out wide. And it's Lam. It's a good run down the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Collier.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckham with the short one. Beckham, deep cross. Nice, but he's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Heads it! It's in! Right back in the game! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Now the finish! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
There's the hit! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away,
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Mosquera. Tonali. Hernandez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Messi. Hernandez. And no, that was never going to make it. Aim forwards. Xiao cuts it out.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, that's well spotted. Works it forward. Luis Suarez. Suarez takes... It's Luis Suarez! Well, there's a probing ball. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's through here. Oh, super ball. Played out towards the right wing. And it's hoisted clear. Mosquera gets it clear. Moved on forwards. That's a decent clearance. And it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Aims beyond the defence. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Tonali. Mosquera. Xiao. And Mosquera. Hernandez. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham. And a header! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rafinha. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And that has put paid to that. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played over towards the opposite flank. Rodrigo. And Thiaw. Mosquera. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Rafinha.
And the second half gets underway.
Euclides.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Delivers across. And he's there to get it away. Lahm. Oh, that's delightful. Beckham.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Collier, he's been picked out. And that has left him in a heap. Nicely spread. Oh, he's onto this. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Still just a single goal between the sides. Hullet. And it's Bale. And now the hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Looking to set free a runner. He has found the way through. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, here's a chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Rummenigge. Collar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham to take it as usual. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's in a good position here. It's a decent look. Heads it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Maldini. Can he get it through? It's a throw-in. Bale. Another throw-in. Chow is there and he can get that clear. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Could be danger here. Collier. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Bastoni. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham. And Beckham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Beckham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Referee has just said play on. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Decent hit!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's played forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Very much into the last knockings. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. Foden. And they win it back again. Collier. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
They're avoiding the blatant...
So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was tense, boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is colour! They've got to be quick to recover this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So what can they make of this? He came in hard, very hard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Khan catches it safely. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played back in.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for...
And he rises! And he's following up! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Couldn't squeeze it through, and the counter is on. Kawasaki Frontale have got it back, and they'll have another go. Figo delivered. Big header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Kawasaki Frontale are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.